AWE exhaust is the most anticipated. You guys have chimed in the most about this. I'm super excited. I reached out to AWE, and here we are. We have a special track edition, but not just the track edition. We actually have the conversion for the touring, so we can go full loud, take a couple bolts off. It might be just one or two, I think, is all, and a couple hangers, and we can convert it to make it quieter. So when I head out of town for Christmas, I'm gonna put the quieter one on, so we get rid of all drone, and it doesn't hurt my head in the long drives. But for in around town, we're going full loud, full send. So let's get right into unboxing this. I got my X-Acto knife here. These are big boxes. Like, these are the biggest exhaust boxes I've ever. All right, guys, here's the finished product. We got these tips. They're looking sick. Just kidding. And oh, track edition stamp. Look at that.
Big flex.
That is some flex. I did not know that was there. Go a little deeper. Looks like we got the turn before that under the bumper. Here is the part that connects to the downpipe with a little baby resonator. This thing is key because if you just have the straight pipe like I do right now, it is just so annoying on the freeway. And this doesn't really get rid of any volume, just gets rid of some resonance and some drone-ish sounds. So major key, good on AWE. Another thing I want to mention about this is that, look at the size on this. On the MBRP catback I have right now, it was about from here to like here, and it was just slightly too much. So when I deleted it, it was too loud, but this is like a smaller version. They know it's up. Unlock performance. Ooh, we got our tips. Oh, did you see this? A blow pop?
And it's got the foam cut for it.
That's awesome. Okay, you already won me over right there.
That's pretty funny.
I like candy. Nice tips. Those are gonna look way better.
Those are really
wow,
nice.
These are like big too.
That's sick. That's a lot nicer than what's on it.
Let's see, it's pretty big. All right, and then we got our hardware. Got some nuts and bolts and our clamps. All the predictive stuff.
What's this do now?
Huh?
What's the touring conversion do?
So the touring conversion is the very tailpiece of it. It has a muffler in it. And I'm gonna be honest, I like loud. I don't actually love loud like most of you guys here, but when you go out of town, this motor does have a very, very bad drone, especially with something that's completely straight piped like mine. It's awful, and it's enough to put up with to have fun in the 40 miles an hour zones around town. But when I go out of town, I actually it frustrates me. So this touring is something you should seriously consider. I haven't seen it in person yet, but I know from talking to them that it'll just solve all that. Now you can see right here, it has their 180 technology, and this is the tailpiece, so it's basically the whole tailpipe with a nice muffler to get rid of those frequencies that we don't want. Big thanks to today's sponsor, Nanda. They have a really cool car charger. You can do quite a few things with it. You can monitor your battery health to make sure in the winter months your voltage doesn't get low and your battery doesn't die. You can get notifications on your phone. You can also track your mileage so you can get tax deductions from it. You can use it to find your car with the phone app in big parking lots. If you get lost, you won't lose your car ever again. And you can charge 2 devices at maximum speed. The perfect item to pair it with is their lightning cable for your iPhone. This thing can bend almost 50,000 times more in a U-turn shape. Now your regular one bends 5,000 times, breaks. My personal favorite is the 90-degree angle on the cable, so if you guys are looking for some dope new tech, they have an exclusive holiday sale, 73% off using the codes on the screen or the links in the description if you're looking for something that looks good like this right now. So hope you like some new dope tech for your car. Happy holidays, let's get back to it. So what's cool about this 180 technology is that you gotta think, let's say we just delete this for a straight pipe. Just think about that. There's a pipe going through the middle of this muffler and it has little cutouts in it, like half circles or like, a port they call it. So this sound waves are going down the pipe right here, go inside of it, and they specifically place the ports depending on what undesirable sound they want to get rid of. So the annoying drone sound, so they put a port maybe, you know, on this early and then this early, so that sound wave goes in the muffler part on the outside of the pipe, goes in there, bounces around, and then it comes back to re-enter. The exhaust gas is leaving the car, and when it re-enters at a certain point, it basically cancels out the noise and gets rid of it. It's kind of like noise canceling headphones simplified. I'm gonna have a link in the description to a video where they explain the 180 technology in depth. Most exhausts are all the same. You've got bolts, or you've got V-band clamps, or just regular style clamps like these right here. It's pretty straightforward. Anyone can do it. You just need some tools, some wrenches, and stuff like that. So we're just gonna stack these one by one. All right. We have another clamp right here, 15 millimeters. I'm gonna have a link in the description to commonly used tools in this garage. Ratcheting wrenches are one of the things that I use all the time. Highly recommend. Good in a lot of situations, like this, in tight spaces. All right, now we have more wiggle room for our brackets, our hangers, because those are always a pain. I got some WD-40 and a rag. This can get messy. Trevor was thinking smarter, not harder. We're just gonna go ahead and pull this whole bracket off and it'll let the whole thing down. This is a nice feature on this car. Most cars don't have it set up like this and you really have to fight the hangers. Get hold of the exhaust. Major pain. I'm trying to rotate this. You'll see we had it soaked it in WD-40.
It's rusty.
It's getting out of hand. There's way too much rust. Holding these two pieces together, so Trevor loves to cut stuff up, so we're just gonna send it. Rest in peace, MBRP.
As far as you can. There you go.
We got the exhaust off. Man, what a pain. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these tips lined up how I think they should go. There's a little raised part that they go on, and this is a 13 millimeter bolt for these clamps. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them on to where I think I will want them, depending on how much we want it to stick out. Next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and slide this guy on here. Then we can put that back on easily. Same over here. Another thing that's unique about AWE is their instructions are actually a QR code. You can open it up in Safari. Then we have a PDF, much easier to use than paper, on how to set things up. First piece of the puzzle, we're gonna go ahead and throw in this part that connects to the downpipe using supplied hardware. We have the two pipes connected where it curves now, and this clamp is tight. These pipes didn't slide together very easily. I had to take a pair of pliers and kind of bend the tabs out. If you go to install this, you'll see what I mean. And then the pipe slid over and I tightened this up. Now we can move down there. Ooh. Oh wow, those are huge.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Oh, heck yeah. All the clamps are tight. Okay, everything's good. Okay, it sounds a little deeper already, I can tell. I'll let it warm up for a sec. Yeah, it sounds a lot different. It's breathing real nice.
It's really loud. Oh!
Alright, Trevor.
You want me to give her one of those?
Yeah, just one of them because our neighbor's gonna kill us.
What RPM was that?
I don't know. Probably like 5, 4. Oh my gosh, you sound sick!
That's so loud.
Oh, we got some smoke. That's new exhaust, hopefully. Wow, we gotta go rip this.
Yeah, that's a gunshot, dude.
Literally. Well, the exhaust tips move left and right. What keeps it from moving left to right are these little guys right here. So I got the exhaust where I want it, and we're gonna put these on the outside of the hangers. This is the kit. It comes with these little, so they're like little fasteners, and you put them on the outside of the hanger. Gotta loosen it. It comes with an Allen wrench, which is key.
Your way, pull it a little bit tiny, yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Hold on.
It's honestly a little quieter in here in a good way because of this resonator right below that I deleted on the other one. So now we have one back there again, and it really gets rid of that cab like annoying.
It's like what the Tomei did to the Z.
Right. You can hear it loud out the back though, like major.
It's just perfect. It's like not annoying.
No, it's not annoying anymore.
That's not that bad.
No?
It sounds dope though.
Really?
You should do like go get speed and fly by me fast.
Over to the 180 muffler, see what she sounds like. Maybe go test it on the freeway. That was insanely easy to do. Unbolted one hanger on this side and the clamp that holds these pipes together right there, and then swapped it out, did the tips. Super easy. I was stressing that it would get hung up or whatever, but it slid out really easy. And to have something that you can swap out that simple, I'm really hyped on. Let's see what it sounds like. can hear a ton of turbo flutter, stuff like that, because I don't have the cowling on, because I'm trying to get the strut bar off to get to the top of the coilovers to tighten the shock, because I think it's like when I go over certain bumps, it's like having a ticking noise. I tightened the springs up a little bit. You don't want them too tight. I snugged them up and it helped, but it's not all the way gone, so I'm thinking that has to be the top of the coilover. Let me know if you guys have had, you know, problems with that on your Focus or anything like that, because I'm just trying to figure it out without tearing anything too far apart. That strut bar is kind of difficult because it likes to bind on the top of the bolts for the coilover. So I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know, but I just want to see if you guys have had any problems with that. So the cowling and everything off of it, I just left it off, the windshield wipers, nothing, and you can hear a ton of turbo sounds. It's pretty fun, but let's see what this exhaust sounds like. It's still really loud. I'm actually really impressed, and it's not loud in the cab anymore like it used to be. About 3,000 RPM right now. It's very bearable. It's not like having a straight pipe where it's just droning. Now, could I daily the track edition? Absolutely. Would it be good for phone calls? No. Does any car I have good for phone calls? No. So honestly, knowing I can swap it out, I'm gonna leave the touring edition on, because the idea of having to like drive around with friends or whatever and run into them on the street, this is loud enough, we could have a lot of fun. But then I don't have the awful drone of like when I'm trying to get stuff done during the week, I can't hear anyone. I don't have to deal with that with this setup. So knowing I can have both is awesome. I'm keeping the quiet one on for now, surprisingly. If I had to pick one, and this is my fun car, I would go with the track edition. If this is like your daily, go with the touring edition and a callus downpipe, and you'll be stoked. And then knowing that you can just buy the extra add-on piece for the track edition, it's not that expensive, then you're chilling.